We did nothing for 3 months. Just travel, go see a plant, talk to people, go see a factory, see the production process, blah, blah, blah. Every month we used to have a gathering. 24 people broken into two groups, 12 each. Once we were there at GEC, we could see the progression. We could see what a manager is. We did not have TikToks to influence, etc. We had people to influence us a lot more. We bloody pioneered some of the best practices in the world. Scan India, start hiring people, train them, and then allocate them. It's a demand supply. Wherever we went, there were three ambassadors waiting for us. Those days, email was a luxury. Fax is what we lived at. They did not hire locally, they hired centrally and then distributed to locally. Once we were there at GEC, we could see the progression. We could see what a manager is. And then we were able to discern, there are two things. One is a subject matter expertise, and the second one is how to hone the subject matter and turn things around. We did not have TikToks to influence, etc. We had people to influence us a lot more. Yes, and you are absolutely right.
You said that working for Alstom was a great experience. We don't see people remembering companies after 25, 30 years, but you still remember Alstom. And you talking highly about this company is the biggest brand building that this company can do.
Kedia, I'm telling you, we Indian, this is what hurts me also. We bloody pioneered some of the best practices in the world. 1994, which company thinks about, and let me quickly walk you through the model this company has instituted. I remember every name, Kedia, and in fact, I myself am surprised for that. The HR manager who orchestrated this whole thing, his name is Hussein Seha. He's the one at GEC Alstom instituted this concept of management training, meaning I will not hire just because I've got an open sales position or an engineer position, etc. Let's go scan India, start hiring people, train them, and then allocate them. It's a demand supply, very simple demand supply. And I think that it's not that 1994 or 95, it's that period I'm saying. I think maybe to do with globalization, the mindset, whatever it is, right? Liberalization, etc. The way they orchestrated is they hired, that was the first, ours was the first batch, by the way. 24 people were hired across multiple campuses. They did not go to IITs. I think they went to tier 2, tier 3, etc. 24 people broken into two groups, 12 each. Group A goes from north to south, Group B goes from south to north. 3 months on the road. It's almost like that Mandrake Magic 8 number. Right? We're like group of 12. Wherever we went, there were three ambassadors waiting for us. 4 persons per car with a driver. So I started my journey from north to south. I mean, this is like, we are nobodies. We are like just fresh from college. We barely have started to know the word. And we were given a treat by N.K. Bhatia was my general manager. I still can't remember. 30 years ago, N.K. Bhatia. He was there as a GM. Orientation. So we traveled and we did nothing for 3 months. Just travel, go see a plant, talk to people, go see a factory, see the production process, blah, blah, blah. Same thing, the other batch went south to north. Every month we used to have a gathering. These two groups we used to come. We used to have a general manager. We used to give presentations of our learning. We used to write a journal, thick fat book. That's all they asked. No productive work. Write your experience in a journal. And Allahabad, we had this meeting with the general manager of HR. We presented everything. The reason why I spent this much time on this, even names, is basically it gave us an understanding of what is an organization. Man, think about it. I'm an engineer, I'm a subject matter expert. I know my electrical engineering shit and all that stuff. What do I know about management? This gives everybody a bird's eye view of what is a manager, what makes a company run. There is a factory, there is a production, there is sales, there is marketing, etc., etc. Second, and this is in hindsight, we say those days email was a luxury. Fax is what we lived at. I finally got a position, and at the end of 3 months, we were given okay, these are the open positions, these are people applied, just like apna IIM electives, correct? So priority one, priority two, priority three. I said I want sales engineer position in Delhi. I got it in there, etc. My boss calls me and said, I want the production report from Chennai or Madras back in the day. Madras and Pondicherry, how many motors are we making? What is the trend? In a normal company, it would have taken what? Back in the day, you write an email, not even an email, you write a letter, put it in the mailbox overnight, Back in the day, overnight, you know how expensive it was. It will go within a week or 2 weeks, you'll get a report. With me in the position, and nobody told us anything. He simply says, "Can you get me a report of PSI, production, sales, and inventory?" I pick up a phone, call my friend in Chennai office, say, "Hey, look, I'm working in Delhi, and by the way, how are things, etc. By the way, my boss wants this report. Can you just get that from there?" 2 days, I got that print format. This day and age, we talk about networking and all that stuff. This is what they did 30 years ago. This built that a hygienic network among 24 people. We were scattered now across 4 different offices, regional offices, 8 or 9 different factories. Things were happening at much faster clip, right? And all this because they did not hire locally, they hired centrally and then distributed to locally.